Yeah! Welcome everybody to the One Shot Good Podcast. I'm your host, the host, Black. I'm very excited with your co-host, the King of Bomb, Jojo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good brother. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just got home from work. What? Bro, Kurt Angle from Wish. What? Does he come with the perks?
We believe in Joe Hendry.
But Joe, question: Does Wish Kurt Angle come with perks?
I don't know.
Fuck!
Do you believe though?
Oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. Because, bro, Josh Alexander is on his way to the WWE.
I believe that because he is not. He's wanting to be somewhere else. Supposedly, it seems. So, like, I think he's gonna be in NXT with Ethan Page.
And Joe, before we get into TNA, I want to say this real quick. All right, wrestling's on a high right now. You see WWE selling out shows and pay-per-views. You see TNA selling out pay-per-views. And then, you know what I seen this past week on Dynamite? I'll tell you what I saw. Barely any fucking body.
Yeah, that was...
Wednesday was the lowest amount of ticket sales they have ever sold. And, bro, I showed you the picture. All right, it's towards the end of the show. It was the best part on the show. All right, the Jericho stuff with the learning tree. All right, and, bro, you see that crowd damn near empty. Now,
can you blame them?
Now, you as an AEW Day One fan, Joe, you have seen the packed buildings. You've seen 2019, 2020, 2021. You've seen All In 2023, where they had over 80,000 people. This year they had 50,000, so they didn't sell it out. Why is WWE selling out pay-per-views? TNA selling out pay-per-views. AEW is not selling out pay-per-views. They are not selling out Dynamite.
Because WWE is doing better things and stories, while AEW has Hangman and Swerve, but now that's over, so it's like they got to do something.
And it's
like I seen that picture and I was so sad because, like I said, 2021 New York City Grand Slam, they had 20,000, 21,000 fans, and now like the same building years later, this is sad, bro. I love AEW, but this is so sad to see.
Joe, I'll show you something really sad. I'm going to show the people here something very sad. All right. You all see that? That is the image of this past Wednesday show. That's what it looked like if you were there. All right. You see that? Ghost Town. All right. Now I'm going to show you something. All right. Because a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is everyone in the crowd. You can see nobody over here, and you can see some empty chairs over there.
It sucks, man. I love AEW, but this is so sad to see. Like, I would have never thought they would have got like this, but in a way, like, you got to book better stuff, man, and book people consistently.
You got to book the House of Black on week-to-week TV, all right, instead of, look, I like Maximum Male Models. I like the Hulk Hogan Tag Team Brother. All right, but why are we getting those guys who have no recognition in AEW? But you're taking a team that the fans fucking like.
Plus Miro, where's Miro at? Ricky Starks.
Where is Miro, Joe? Where's Serena Deeb again? Where's Ricky Starks? Where's Powerhouse? Where's Wardlow?
Yeah, where's Wardlow? Seriously, Powerhouse. Like, where Keith Lee?
Oh, you know where Keith Bearcat Lee was, Joe? He was in the WWE this past Friday taking a photo with Biggie Langston, his girlfriend, his wife, and Keith Lee himself, because Meacham's his wife, all taking a photo at SmackDown together.
He's gonna go back eventually. I truly believe that. If not, they need to book him right, bro. Keith
Because
Lee should
Joe,
be on my
do you
show on TV.
do you want to know what I want to do?
What?
I want to bask in his glory, for he is
I miss
limited.
him, bro. Seriously, not
Bask
seeing
in
him
his
bothers
glory.
me. We need to see Keith Lee. We need to see Miro. We need to see House of Black. We need to see Scorpio Sky. We need to see freaking just people like that, like people we were promised, not people we don't want to see, like the male models. I don't care.
Joe, I might be a mark for this, but I actually like the male models.
No,
And
thank you.
and another thing too, and now in my head, ever since I said bask in his glory, for he is limitless.
I miss him, bro. Seriously,
Bro,
he's not gonna
I hear
get
the whole
used.
song playing in my head, and it's just like it's on a continuous beat. He had one of the most badass entrances, bro. Like that shit goes fucking fiery. Who is he? Who's that champ I see? Rhetorical question, but they all know the answer. Keith Lee, Keith Lee, and I'd be
Real,
making
man.
the rounds, bro. Like we need that Keith Lee, bro. NXT North American and NXT champion Keith Lee. Bro, what the fuck?
If you're not gonna use him, then let him go elsewhere. Elsewhere.
What? And Olaf, follow, follow for follow. I got you, brother. Bet. And this is on Kick. Welcome, everybody. And how y'all doing? And
Jeff
Jeff
Hardy
Hardy
went crazy tonight. I agree.
bro, jump into this for me because I'll be honest, I only seen what TNA put on Instagram because I worked till 8 o'clock. I haven't even been home a full hour yet.
Jeff Hardy, though, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of botched the Whisper in the Wind. Like he went to do it and then he missed it, but then he still got it. But it's like I think he meant to aim a little closer, but he missed in a way. But it was a good tag team match against Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards against the Hardys. I really enjoyed this.
And bro, me too. And damn it, fucking Devin, let WWE bring back Keith Lee with his fat abs. Bro, he might be a chunky boy, all right? But when you see that big motherfucker doing flips and dives and fucking still dominating power bombing, bro, and that
He's
motherfucker in NXT, bro, could move like he was a part of 205 Live, was as powerful, bro, as anyone else in the business. And this, bro, man, when I tell you, 2019 Survivor Series, Joe, take yourself back there. Take yourself to right before the pandemic, 2020 Royal Rumble against Brock Lesnar.
He was face to face with the Future, and Keith Lee stood there, and he was keeping up, bro.
Bro, even Brock Lesnar was impressed. He goes, "Ooh, a big boy."
Like
And
Keith Lee is something that you should be using more and more and more. Like
because
dude's great.
if you had Roman Reigns shaking his hand at the end of Survivor Series because he did so damn good, you're impressing the fuck out of Brock Lesnar, which is very hard to do, I imagine.
Yeah,
And you're telling me that this guy did not go straight to the title?
it's wild, bro. But there's news out for NXT CW channel or for the CW debut.
We're getting the machine guns, brother.
Yes, Motor City. Motor City.
Joe, as a longtime TNA fan, how do you feel about machine guns coming to WWE?
I'm kind of worried in a way because the division's awful, but on the NXT division, it's kind of solid, so I'm not worried about right there. But the main roster, bro, let's just be real. It's not.
Oh, it's booty cheeks.
Yeah, just like the AEW's division, the tag division, it's not good. You got all these teams, and then
that's not the only tag team that could be going to NXT, brother. The Lucha Bros are still rumored.
Lucha Bros.
So, bro, imagine you tuned into NXT one week and you seen the Lucha Brothers versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
That's right there. That's a money match. I for sure could see the Lucha Brothers there. But it's wild to think the Motor City Machine Guns. I always thought they were pro TNA for life.
Same. Josh Alexander.
Yes, news about him now.
As I said at the start of the show, when with his Kurt Angle from Wishcomet, from Devon, bro, this could be the last time we see Josh Alexander in TNA. Bro, how would you feel about Josh going over to the E as well?
I don't want to see him leave TNA. I think he's Team TNA. Like he's one of the originals from that. Like he helped out so much. But like
Yeah,
if he does lose to Joe Hendry tomorrow, I could see him being out because he did say like he wants to test the waters. But
and
it's
here's the deal, man. Tell me one thing Josh Alexander hasn't done in TNA.
yeah, he's done everything basically. So yeah, I could see it. It's just I feel like he's Mr. TNA to me. Like him leaving, it doesn't fit right with me. But like he'll do great in NXT because Ethan Page is there. So get the Team North back together. Let's go.
Dude, he was insane in NXT, but I'm serious. He has abs, but he is also fat at the same time. Now, I agree, bro. I'm just fucking with you. I gotta keep day going. But now, Keith Lee's a big one, but he is definitely an athlete, though.
He can do things.
I've never seen anybody like Big Show was hella strong, but he couldn't do what Keith Lee does.
He's one of a kind.
I can honestly say maybe other than Otis, there is no other big man that I can name off the top of my head that could move like Keith Lee at that. Well, no.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, Bronson Reed.
Yeah, Bronson too. I don't know. There's some big guys, but he's
yeah,
still
but
good.
what I'm saying is like those probably because you got to understand wrestling since the 80s, right? Not even being a fat dude, but if you were a big guy, you were considered a monster or this and that. You never seen guys doing what we see now that size. Yeah. And I would honestly tell you just because of that, at least in my opinion, probably the 4 best big men in the business.
I agree.
And Motor City Machine Guns better show up, bro.
I see
them
showing up.
Here's the report. The first episode of NXT on CW this coming Tuesday, we could be seeing the Guns show up in NXT.
It's not this Tuesday. It's October 1st.
Oh.
It's the first week on the CW channel. This one's still on the
USA Network. Never mind.
Yeah, so 2 weeks, I believe. But yeah.
Well, bro, now SmackDown. I know we're jumping around a bit. I keep thinking about this, Joe, and I've been thinking about it since actually you sent it to me.
I know what you're talking about.
The fist, bro.
Can it happen, bro? Are we
Is it bad that I tell you? Now, I've told you several times, don't ever trust reports until it happens. But is it bad that now knowing that's in my head, if this doesn't happen, I'm going to be pissed off?
We're going to be pissed off, I agree, but I just feel like if they wanted to just go crazy, they would do it. It's the season premiere, bro. Like, bring out something big. You didn't do it on Monday.
And
do it on Friday.
They're switching TV shows as well. It's not the same as Monday Night Raw was just a season premiere. That was it. But this is
season premiere on your new channel. Let's go.
Exactly. And so now every WWE program, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, will all be on the USA Network until January, where then we will see Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, NXT, and yes, Joe, the pay-per-views all head to Netflix. And what the fuck was I gonna say? What do you think about also? This one will make you happy. We're talking about childhood things like the fist. How about 2-hour Monday Night Raws?
I'm so happy, bro. I cannot wait to get on here live at 10 o'clock to talk about Raw without waiting another third hour. I hope they do this on Netflix. Do not do a third hour.
But the third hour of Raw is usually where they do the best shit.
No, they don't. That is like the hardest shit to get through. 2 hours is perfectly fine. 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's all. I don't like 3 hour anything.
I,
It was good for a couple years, but then it lost its freaking.
do you remember when they used to have a guest star come out every week?
Oh my gosh. That was 2 hours.
I know, but remember you got like Bob Barker and all that
Rest in
shit.
peace to him, but no, thank you. That was
Ozzy
horrible times.
Osbourne.
That was cool, but still horrible times.
But now speaking of TNA, Joe, you're gonna have to be the one to go over it. I'm gonna be straight up. Did not get to catch it all. So, Joe, I want to give you the red carpet and let you tell us all about TNA.
Well, we started off with Steve Macklin taking on Hammerstone in a one-on-one match, which was pretty solid, man. I enjoyed this. A lot of back and forth. Hammerstone looked awesome. I was cheering for him, and he lost in the most devastating move in all of pro wrestling.
The fruit.
But then, Jake Something showed up with Hammerstone for some reason, and they're a team. And then Eric Young and Steve Macklin are a team, and they're going to face off tomorrow at the pay-per-view, Victory Road. That should be a solid tag match. Are you ready, man? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, yeah, no, I had myself on mute, and so I didn't want to interrupt you, but I didn't know if you see me going like this at the 420 brochure. Rah.
Oh yeah, I see that. But
But
yeah,
Joe,
it was a good way to start the show, man. I enjoyed it.
And Joe, like, damn, I'm actually kind of upset I didn't get to see that.
Check it on the highlights, because like I said, you can watch highlights on anything now.
But I got the login for the TNA app. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just rewatch the show.
All right. I was gonna say because also, like I said,
you know what's fucking weird though? TNA is doing really good business. Why is it losing its wrestlers?
Yeah, that's weird to me, honestly.
Well, like, no one can answer that question because look, even the pay-per-view that's about to come up sold out.
And I'm happy for them, bro. I love TNA.
So why are they losing so many wrestlers? Because
really
even there's rumor Jordan Grace, what you've seen her promo about challenge, about what's going on with Wendy Chu attacking her on NXT. Yeah. She could be WWE bound, and in fact, she already did work for WWE 2K25, so she might be in the game.
She's facing that Wendy Chu tomorrow because she had a promo tonight.
Which I'm not the biggest fan of. Look, I love Wendy Chu. I think she's a good wrestler. A character about being a tired wrestler and all you want to do is sleep.
Yeah, it's not for me. But she's gonna face Jordan tomorrow, and Jordan said that all of NXT is basically welcome, but Wendy. She doesn't like Wendy.
Well, bro, I can honestly say Jordan Grace will whoop that ass. But you know what would be a damn good match?
What?
Julia versus Jordan Grace.
Oh.
Or, bro, I know she debuted on NXT, the show yet, but what about Stephanie McCoy versus Jordan Grace?
I could see Julia beating Roxanne at the CW debut, and then that's when Stephanie shows up. But then I don't know if I would do that. I don't know.
Yo, do you know what kind of fucking match that would be?
Yeah, but I just don't want to see Julia lose the title so soon. That's my only issue.
I know, but think about the match.
It would be great. I agree. Like, I was impressed by Ash. I'm going to tell you. Ash is becoming better, in my opinion. Ash.
You said you were impressed by ass.
Ash. Freaking. This guy. Ash by Elegance. Say it with me. Ash.
Ash.
Are you a fan of her?
Oh, absolutely, bro.
She has a new friend with her, Heather.
Ever since she was dating a Brooke, bro.
Okay, let's not go that far now.
No, I'm serious. Do you remember?
You're teasing me now. You're being freaking sarcastic.
Listen to me. Do you remember? Actually, it was the WrestleMania that you attended, where after the rain had happened, and she was walking down the ramp, and she fell over.
Slip on Mania.
Bro, don't you love being from Florida?
Honestly, though, bro, I'm a fan of Heather, though. She's from Tampa, Florida. So
Heather looked great tonight. Her heel turn, bro.
Excellent. Excellent by elegance. They're friends now from a promo, so this is gonna be good. I'm excited to see where that goes. And then my boy, man, Matt Cardona with Statland, whatever her name is.
Steph DeLander.
He had her in the ring, dude, and he was not letting her talk or anything.
Bro, he basically told her to shut the fuck up.
Dude, and she...
I'm sorry, Joe, why are you laughing?
Matt is such a good heel.
A good heel? He's treating her like shit, bro.
It's wrong, I know, but it's hilarious.
I have seen dogs get treated better than the way she's being treated, bro.
PCO got his revenge because she low blowed him, and then he chokeslammed him straight to freaking hell.
Yeah! And now he's going to go home. What? He's going to consummate his marriage. What? He's going to give her a bone.
And then Matt Cardona is going to steal the show again and hit everybody.
Now, bro.
Because that's his property, remember.
Matt Cardona is a bitch. Whatever happened to Zack Ryder?
I don't know. He doesn't exist. No
you remember Joe? Woo. You know it.
Exist. He don't exist. It's Matt Cardona, a world champion right there.
World champion?
He's a star,
bro,
man.
He cheats. He treats people
does
like
whatever
crap.
He has to do to win.
That's not what Zack Ryder would have done.
Well, you know what? Zack doesn't matter. It's Matt Cardona. That's what matters.
You know what my favorite Zack Ryder moment is?
WrestleMania 28, 7, 9, 29.
I know, because
32.
He never had a WrestleMania moment.
Yes, he did. He won the IC title.
For a day. All right, bro, I'm talking about a real moment when he got choke slammed off the stage.
That's
and he was put into a wheelchair.
That was sad. Bro, my boy Mike Santana is challenging for the world title. He wants the world title now, and I'm happy for him.
What?
He said this. He was
Mike Santana's not ready. He's not going to win the title.
I know, probably not, but still.
Because he's not. Because, bro, let me explain to you something. He's not main event Jey Uso. All right? He can't come from a tag team and be a solo's main eventer. All right? He ain't got it, bro. He's not main event. All right, bro? To him, I say no yeet. To Jey Uso, we all go yeet.
Mike Santana says he hopes Moose wins because he wants to beat Moose for that world title. So he just said he don't want Nick to win. There's a heel turn coming. I'm telling you, Nick is going to turn heel sooner than later. And then that's when my boy, Joe Hendry, is going to win the world title at Bound for Glory.
Bro, believe. We believe. And, bro, and now first Joe Hendry's going to beat Wish Perk Angle. All right? And then once he gets done beating Perky, all right, he's going to go on to face the heel Nick Nemeth with JBL in his corner for the TNA World Championship, bro. And Nick Nemeth will lose. And, bro, that's when you'll hear that whole crowd singing along. And Joe Hendry, as you see them all waving their hands, bro.
Yeah, because I believe after Nick beats Moose tomorrow, that's when Joe's going to show up and Nick turns heel, leading into Bound for Glory with JBL standing by his side. That's how I would end it.
What? And hey, brothers, woo! God bless you. God is good. Amen, brother. And woo, woo, woo. Zack Ryder was good with WWE. I did like the Hype Bros.
The Hype
Now,
Bros were all right.
the Hype Bros and NXT were awesome.
But on the main roster, not so much.
No, and in fact, when they broke up the Hype Bros, and then remember what they did? What was the bro's name?
Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo Rawley. You
He was
remember
staring
when they
at the
turned him?
wall.
Yeah, he had like a thing drawn on his head.
It was so stupid, bro, what they did.
It never went anywhere, and then he got canned by Vince McMahon.
Another match, though, I liked on the show was ABC versus AJ Francis and his buddy in a tornado match. This was
Bro,
pretty solid.
ABC is so damn good.
They are, bro. They're one of my favorite tag teams. Ace Austin is amazing. The dude.
No, but bro, listen to me. The star of the group is Dashing Chris Bay.
Oh, I agree. Chris Bay is fantastic, but Ace
He's
Austin
gonna be a.
up.
Listen to me loud and clear on this. Chris Bay will be a world champion someday.
I can see it. I 100% agree. I think he has it. Like, dude, I honestly believe that true. I believe you. Like, I see Chris Bay winning a world championship down the line.
And bro, and this was probably one. This was one of the best parts of the show, bro. And now you know what's crazy? Top Dollar. I could have never, ever, ever imagined giving a fuck about any of his matches. Like if this was WWE, here.
Yeah, it just wasn't working. But see, this is what happened. This is what happens. Other companies show talent in some people. Not saying he's talented, like he's great, but he's got something.
Like, he's a lot better, bro, than what he was in WWE. You have to say that.
Yeah, I agree. But ABC.
Dude, you know how I said Ryder never had a moment?
Yeah.
You mentioned 32. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, they won at WrestleMania 35. Was it on the pre-show or the main show?
I think it was on the main show. They won the tag titles, and I think it's because I think Hawkins is from New Jersey, New York.
They were great as a tag team. Loved Ryder and her Hawkins. Crazy how they're both on TNA.
You know what's crazy though? They split up like a year or two ago, and they had a whole feud. And even though they're friends in real life, they said they'll probably never tag team again.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Such a shame.
And how's everything going with you, bros? I'm doing really good. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. But man, Josh saying that he wouldn't have messed up in NXT, that they should have brought him there instead of Joe Hendry because he lost. I dig what he was saying there. He was speaking some facts. Josh is great.
Bro, I would have to agree with Josh Alexander because Joe Hendry did something I don't think Alexander would have done. Joe Hendry, when he took his eye off the ball, all right, he took his eyes off Ethan Page, went to go grab the title, gets DDT'd on the title. Now, this ain't what cost him the match, but when he got low blowed when Trick wasn't looking, and then, he got power bombed all the way to hell. It was a nasty looking power bomb. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that would have happened if Josh was in the ring, and that's because of how focused, how intense Josh Alexander is in the ring.
I agree. Also, Hammerstone appeared in NXT this past week against the North American champion, which was
Obafemi.
Yeah.
Bro, and this is the kind of shit where I'm telling you, this is the big men match that we want, because a lot of people a few years ago were like, oh, that's the 80s kind of wrestling. That's old. We don't want that. Bro, and then you get two big guys that actually can wrestle. and then everybody is cheering that shit loud. And I do agree that if you look at the history of professional wrestling, like Undertaker notably worked better with Ray and Shawn than he did, say, Big Show or Kane. There's no doubt about that. But when you're so damn good, especially today's talent, where it doesn't matter the size, big or small, you can wrestle everybody, that's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I seen the match too. It was solid as hell. Hammerstone is really good. Both of them,
Absolutely,
actually.
bro. And Obafemi,
Very
he's
good
going
as
to be
well.
something. Give him a year. He'll be the NXT champion. And I'm doing good. Jesus so good. I repent, man up for Jesus' name. Yes, sir. And you know, it takes more. It takes you being more of a man to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I did wrong. Please forgive me. Then it takes to say, no, I don't need forgiveness. The one thing about repentance is once you confess your sins, Jesus is just to forgive. The minute you ask for forgiveness, you receive it. And I think that that's one of the most beautiful things is no, you do not deserve it. No, you cannot earn it. You cannot pay for it. All right? Nothing you ever do could repay it. But Jesus loves you so much. Even if you remember the worst thing you've ever done in your life, the worst thought you've ever had, the worst thing you've ever said, Jesus still loves you in that moment. So much so that he did not harm you in that moment. He didn't judge you in that moment because he knew that one day you would be hearing these words. He knew he could get you to him. And, bro, all it takes is an open heart to say, Lord, I need you. And he's just to show up. So thank you for that, Jordan.
Amen. Like Jordan just said.
Amen, brother. And I wish WWE could do great things for Zack Ryder. He looks like a superhero from DC Universe. I remember he was tag team with Kurt Hawkins, the gang with Edge, bro. Oh, the Edge heads. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I miss that kind of
Me
stuff when
too.
Taker and Edge they had this
Batista.
TLC match, bro. And this was one of the first times I could remember where Hawkins and Ryder would get involved, and like legit, I didn't know who the hell they were. So all I seen was like three Edges at first, and I'm like, what?
It was awesome. Good
But,
time.
like, bro, that's the kind of stuff. Do you remember, Joe, when you would get like, for example, Jeff Hardy versus Umaga steel cage match on an
Yes.
episode of Raw?
Yes.
Why can't we get cool shit?
We're getting a steel cage tomorrow. Cody and Solo starting the show off.
That could be good if you, dude. 15 minutes. That's all they need. 15 minutes.
You know who's coming back?
Burn him! Burn him! Burn, burn, burn. Oh my God, bro. They're bringing back the fist. You bring back the tribal chief.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the fist for the intro, but no
Joe,
big
you don't
dog.
want a double fist, bro?
No.
Ah.
I'm excited though for SmackDown tomorrow, bro. They better get this show great because it's the first SmackDown on the USA Network. Let's go.
Bro.
Give us some good shit, not some
Yeah.
lame stuff, man. Like,
So, Triple H, he only announced a one match.
and they
How
said
come-
whatever else comes, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Do you think he's got surprises ready to go?
I hope. I really hope, because if he just says that, then that's kind of lame.
I agree, brother.
He was in a writer's room. He had the picture of it. He was like, we're gonna have to see what else though, because it's starting the show.
Be honest with me. What are the three things you really want out of tomorrow?
The fist, new entrance, like the new music. I would even put old music and then play updated with the superstars.
Oh, dude, that'd be badass.
And then I just want a really, really good episode. Have like some AJ needs to come back. Like, where's AJ been?
Ever since he said I quit, we ain't seen him.
He needs to come back, bro. It's time for the phenomenal one to come home to the show that he started. Not really, but you know what I mean.
But, bro, maybe we could have. See, because this is where I. And. All right, bro. I want you to hear me out on something because I feel wrong for it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm wrong for it. LA Knight, AJ Styles, U.S. title. And I would not be mad if AJ Styles won the title. I love LA Knight. I do. But Joe, correct me if I'm wrong. He does not have the momentum he had last year. And I feel like the time that he had to be a star, they waited too long.
I said that honestly, but I just feel like I wouldn't take it off at least till Survivor Series. Maybe give AJ the title then. But like,
because I just feel like AJ Styles, he doesn't have much left in his career. He will tell you that. And I think that you got to utilize him the best that you can before his time is up. And if the one thing we can say about AJ Styles and his WWE run, he won the title in less than a year. All right. He also retired one of the greatest icons to ever step foot in a professional wrestling ring, The Undertaker. And if that was all I could tell you, those two things about his career, I still think that is one hell of a fucking run for a guy who spent the majority of his career on the independent circuit.
And he was the heart and soul of TNA wrestling.
Bro, he made the company. You cannot talk about the first 12 years of TNA without AJ Styles.
Get ready to fly.
I am.
You know he doesn't like that, and I don't get how.
Dude, I don't know how.
That is
Like,
such a
do you
good
want to know
song.
something that shocks me? Do you remember Randy's old theme song?
Yeah.
Hey,
Burn
nothing
My
you
Life.
can say. Yeah, he hated it.
I don't get how they hate these good themes. Like, I
Exactly.
love them.
And here's another thing. You know CM Punk's old theme song? The Kill Switch Engage?
Fire burns.
Do you know that before it was his song, Randy Orton came out to it on an episode of SmackDown?
I seen that. I was like, what the heck? And then you told me the Shield's theme song was originally for the Big Show. That's crazy.
The Shield's theme song was written in 2003, and it originally was for the Big Show.
That is wild. Stuff you did not know, and I didn't know. That's crazy.
Here, I'm going to give you one more. Bobby Roode's theme song, Glorious! That was not originally supposed to be his. I forget the wrestler it was supposed to go to, but they ended up giving it to him.
I'm glad it went to Bobby because it fits him. It fit his character. Glorious!
Glorious!
Speaking of that, do you want to do like an NXT review tomorrow in the morning since you're off, or do you want to?
Bet. What's the one? What's the one where he won the NXT title?
I gotta look it up.
And remember, he came down from the big ass like thing.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to lie and say that it was something else.
And Edgeheads was so good. They have Chavo Guerrero and his bodyguard in 2008, the good old days. Yes, sir, bro. I was 7 years old. And this is the time of WWE I remember the most fondly. Jeff Hardy, to me, was the greatest thing in the world. And I was a SmackDown fan. I was more of a SmackDown fan than a Raw fan, being honest with you. And so all this I remember very fondly. I even remember the Big Show kissing Vicky Guerrero. And then him and Edge, Vicky were in a love triangle. John Cena got thrown through a big-ass light. That was my childhood, bro. I would have been in like 2nd or 3rd grade at that time.
It was NXT TakeOver from January 29, 2017. The one before the Royal Rumble. It had Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the world title.
Bet. I want to see that. I've never seen it. I want to see it. But
And this is when Seth Rollins invades the show because he's feuding with Triple H.
Now I do remember seeing that clip on YouTube because it was around 33 and Samoa Joe had just debuted on Raw.
Yeah, I gotta look what else is on that show because this show looks that match already. Shinsuke
Now,
and Rude.
You know what kind of bothers me?
What's up?
Samoa Joe debuted as basically a part of the Authority, and he was the one member besides Cocaine who they did nothing with.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you remember Cocaine?
No.
Corporate Kane?
Oh my god, no! I try not to.
What?
I try not to.
And yes, my brother Brandon, 15 minutes, yes, sir. And that's good, bros. You two are blessed. Thank you, brother. And
Asuka
you as well.
Her women's title on this too.
Oh, bet against who?
Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, and Nikki Cross.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
DIY and the Authors of Pain for the tag titles.
That could be okay.
Roddy and Andrade.
That would be good.
And Young and Ty Dillinger.
Young and Ty Dillinger. Young who?
Eric Young and Ty Dillinger. Sean Spears, 10.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It was a good show, honestly. I'm ready to... That's going to be a good show to review.
And I agree with Brandon about AJ Styles. He was epic in 2016, 2017, 2018. I did love AJ Styles versus John. AJ versus Undertaker, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn at 2018 Royal Rumble. Bro, I even liked Styles' match against Lesnar.
Yeah, I agree. I thought AJ was going to win at times.
Same, bro. And I think that's fucking crazy. There's 2 Brock Lesnar matches in his last run that I can tell you were really fucking good. Seth Rollins, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, Royal Rumble 2015, I think.
17. Yeah, 2017.
2017. And then you had AJ versus Brock at Survivor Series 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Fucking awesome. And wow, I was 19 in 2008. My 12 years loving wrestling, bro.
Bro.
I was 7 years old.
I was 10.
I was just a ba. And
Appreciate
cool
it,
haircut, JoJo. And yes, sir, Joe's looking clean, shaved the beard and everything.
Looking
spiffy. Looking like a grown man.
Yeah.
And my brother Mark, he wanted to see Cody Rhodes versus The Undertaker, American Nightmare versus the Dead Man.
The Dead Man would squash him. I love
Cody, yeah. But I think if Cody Rhodes was at the point in his career that he is now, say in 2010, they could have had a great fucking match.
I agree.
And I think, bro, this is what pisses me off about dashing Cody Rhodes and undashing Cody Rhodes. Both of those characters were fucking great. Whoa!
You're always
smoking mirrors.
Yeah, I was a fan of when he had the mask too.
Bro, and how was that not a main event character?
I don't get it. I don't get that company sometimes. How they don't see talent, but then they see talent that doesn't deserve it.
Well, here it is. They weren't going to hire Brian. Mark Henry had to lie and say that he was like 6 foot, 300 pounds. And the one thing he told the truth about him was Mark Henry was watching Brian at an independent show and said that he was one of the best things he's ever seen.
Because he is. He's the American Dragon.
And so when he came into WWE, everybody's thinking he's this big motherfucker. And then it's Lil Debray.
It's crazy, though. He became one of the best.
And bro, and that has to say something to the work ethic of Danielson. Because, yeah, Mark Henry got him in the door. But
he got himself there with the
work. He took it and ran with it. You know what I mean?
This is great.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. And 2015 Royal Rumble, AJ Styles.
No,
Oh,
it was 2017 because Cena, Seth, and Brock were 2015.
yeah, my bad. Because 2015 AJ wasn't even in the company yet. He didn't debut till the 2016 Royal Rumble,
A
which
year
JoJo
later.
was.
Yeah. AJ showing up at that was epic. I'll never forget that.
Bro, you are a lucky fucker. You know that? You have seen some real, like, bro, I can name you 3 matches I know you've seen in person that I think are absolutely excellent. The debut of AJ Styles. All right. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. Woo! All right. And, bro, and then you were also there for CM Punk versus MJF in the dog collar match.
Yes, sir, man. And of course, I was there when Austin Aries defeated Bobby Roode for the TNA World Championship in 2012. And I marked out when AJ also did the Styles Clash off the stage on Christopher Daniels onto a table.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got to do some TNA shows too because they had
I've
some
never
great
seen that.
shows. That was Destination X 2012. Excellent show.
Bet. I've never seen it, bro. And Cody Rhodes always good since 2008, but Stardust, it's a no-no. I did like the mustache. Oh, bro, mustache Cody Rhodes was good too.
Shave your mustache. That's what the crowd used to chant.
But fucking when he came back with Goldust, not Stardust, Cody and Goldust, Dusty was there. They faced the Shield, and I'll sit here and say it, one of the best WWE tag team matches ever produced.
Yeah, I agree.
And even Cody said his favorite part about that match was it was the last time you got to see Dusty Rhodes be the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby.
Gotta love Dusty. We love you, Dusty.
Yes, sir. And I just came here to kick John. What? I just came here to kick John, see his ass.
What? What? There's another comment.
Hold on, wait. So you want to kick? Hold on, wait. Oh, I just came here to kick John Cena's ass. Oh, I thought you were about to say you came here to kick John and then see his ass. I'm like, wait, what?
I agree, though, Huggy Bear, as well, what you just said as well.
Oh, there's so much about AJ Styles that he doesn't get enough credit for. Bro, I'm going to say this. The 2 most underrated but super talented individuals in the business ever, and maybe I'll say 3. And this is only because of these reasons, and AJ Styles fits into this because he's one of the 3. When you are so fucking good and you performed at a level so high for so many years, that's just what people expect. But they forget how damn good you are until you're not there no more. When Rey Mysterio, bro, he's been going since the 80s. All right? Randy, since 02. All right? And then AJ Styles, when they're all gone, that's when people will say they're really fucking good. And because they're not going to get the credit they deserve now. But when their career is over, that's when everybody will be like, what, damn, look at what we had.
AJ is one of the GOATs. Always will be. Been a fan of his before WWE, and I'll be a fan of his forever. Like, his work is just amazing.
I will say this. As a kid, I did not grow up really watching anything ever than WWE. I seen some TNA. I was not the biggest TNA fan. All right? I did not get into the independents till middle school. And so for AJ Styles to be so fucking huge in the wrestling industry, I'm being dead ass honest with you. I didn't really know who he was, but yet I knew the name AJ Styles. And I think if there's a testimony to that you can make a career without ever being in the WWE. He made a company for 12 years. And mind you, a lot of that 12 years I was not watching. I'm being dead ass honest with you.
I watched so much of it, bro. I'm telling you. AJ.
But however, Joe, listen, when a fan of WWE who doesn't really watch anything outside of WWE has to know about a guy who's never stepped foot into WWE. Do you hear like how big you must be?
Yeah. He was the John Cena of TNA that he was in WWE. Like that was John Cena.
And that's why their feud in 2016 was so good. You
Dude,
really
that crowd, holy shit, this is awesome. AJ Styles, let's go see. Like, that was magical.
like, I'm gonna be honest with you. We got TNA versus WWE now, but the real best example of TNA versus WWE is Styles versus Cena.
I would still have AJ show up in TNA. I still want to see it just one time. Just would be wild, even at Bound for Glory if he showed up. Their biggest pay per view.
And I have Cody Rhodes action figure with mustache, partners with Damian Sand. I miss Sandow and Rhodes as a tag team, bro. Like
Rhodes Scholars.
The Rhodes Scholars. And then Damian Sandow won the briefcase after turning on Rhodes. And then that kind of went nowhere. And then he lost the briefcase.
Yeah, I was there also when he lost his briefcase.
Damn!
That was in Orlando. I was there with Austin and Bobby.
Did you get to see him in person when he was Mizdow?
No, but that was the night the Wyatts attacked Bryan and Punk on the same night, and Kane's pyro went off, and I almost fell back because I got terrified from it.
Huh. And AJ Styles was with WCW too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that he was with WCW. He came in at the end, right before they closed their doors. You know how I said there was a bunch of guys that came over or didn't come over when Vince bought WCW? AJ came to WWF. There are matches you can go and watch on YouTube of him like on Velocity or Heat. And then he said that it wasn't for him at the moment. And he went and became an independent sensation. When TNA's doors opened up a year later, that's where from 2002 to 2014, I'm sorry. That 12 years he was there, bro, he built the fucking company, like literally from day one.
Oh, yeah.
And his TNA run, unfortunately, was kind of spoiled with bad storylines. But other than that, the action that he did in there was just as phenomenal as his name.
I agree. He did have some bad storylines because I watched a lot of it. But I agree because he did wrestle like great. He's had like some of the best matches. Christopher Daniels and him had some of my favorite matches. Samoa Joe too. Bully Ray. Bully Ray was great when he had the aces and eights and then he turned heel and all
I
that.
fucking hated aces and eights. Like, bro, I've always been a fan of the baby faces. That shit pissed me off, bro. But no, thinking about Daniels and Styles, one of the first TNA matches I can ever tell you that I remember watching was them in an X Division, the Ultimate X match.
They made those matches.
And that's the kind of shit that I remember about TNA. So when it all got stupid in 2011, I just stopped caring. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that final 3 years of AJ's career in TNA, I've never watched.
Yeah, like I said, he had some good moments, but then he had some like shitty like. Remember what AJ was doing with the scandal with John Cena and Vicky and all that crap? They were doing that exact thing with AJ Styles on TNA, and I'm like,
but who was the scandal with?
He was with Dixie Carter.
So
there were some bad times. Trust me, bro. I love TNA. Another thing, Okada. Bro, I watched over 2011. He was getting beat up as a freaking nobody. They treated him like shit. I've never seen Okada in TNA in 2011. I never want to see it again, bro. He was looking like crap. He was being bullied. He was being like pushed around. It was bad, bro. I'm
So
glad that
it was
I'm glad
kind
he
of like
rose up.
it was kind of like Ricochet in WWE.
No, this is bad, bro. This is worse. Like he was treated like
Oh,
crap. Like,
really?
yeah, I don't. Now I understand why he didn't go to TNA. I love TNA, but this was wrong. I seen this and I was like, what? They
I like
treated him
it.
like crap.
I see. I didn't see it when I stopped watching TNA in 2011. It was the Victory Road shit. They turned Jeff heel. Hulk Hogan was trying to recreate the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped watching TNA.
I can't believe they treated Okada like this, bro. I was like, damn. Now I understand why he didn't really want to go back. He had some moments there, and then because he looked like a jobber, bro. He was treated like a jobber.
Huh.
That was so sad. I love
I'll,
Okada, but that was sad.
I'll be honest. I'm thankful I never seen that shit. The
Don't,
first time
please,
the
don't.
first time I ever seen Okada wrestle was in 2018. With his matches against Kenny Omega.
Stick with that, please. You'll be so pissed off. Trust me. This was so sad.
And I love Okada as a wrestler. I think Okada is probably one of the greatest professional wrestlers to stand in a ring today. I just hate him as a character. I don't think he cuts good promos, and I don't think, as far as the entertainment aspect of it goes, he does not have that.
I think he's solid. I like his bitch when he says bitch. I think it's hilarious. He called Don Callis a bitch last night, and Takeshi.
Bro, that's what the divas do. Oh, you want to fight, bitch?
I know.
I'll beat your ass, bitch.
I know. It's just it was funny. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Okada he should have been treated better in TNA. But I'm gonna take a hit for us, good brother, because TNA tonight was pretty damn good.
What?
And I'm excited for tomorrow's world. What am I? Freaking I had the pay-per-view's name. Now it's gone.
What?
Victory Road and SmackDown tomorrow. The season premiere. Which one's gonna be better? I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably SmackDown.
Well, I don't think I'll get to watch Victory Road, so I will say I will be tuning in to SmackDown. But
I just hope both are good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, Joe, I got a dab ready to join you here. All right, and God damn it, mosquito! Fuck.
Yeah, those little bastards.
Like, I'm telling you, Joe, fucking skeeters piss me off.
They do, man.
A lot of foreign talent were treated really badly in the 90s and early 2000s. Lately, it's been great considering we're seeing so much more of the foreign talent get pushed a little better.
I agree.
See, I like the thing is, like, when you said that about Okada, like, that actually fucking shocks me. I don't know if I ever want to see it.
Don't.
Because if it's as bad as you say it is, I think it'll just piss me off.
Dude, they just don't. Seriously, I don't want to talk about this. This is just gonna piss me off.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Was it as bad as Jinder and Shinsuke?
It wasn't a feud or nothing. He was just getting beat up, and then he looked goofy. He had a weird. I can't explain this. It was so bad. I didn't know it was him, bro. I was looking at this dude. He's like, oh, what a goof. And then I heard Okada. I'm like, what? And I replayed it. I'm like, Okada? And I didn't even look at him. I'm like, how is this Okada? And why are they treating him like a complete jobber? Like, it irritated me.
Well, I wonder when he went back to New Japan, because bro, I'm gonna be honest, till AEW, I've never seen Okada wrestle outside of Japan.
Stick to New Japan and AEW and other places, because this was and TNA in early 2024, but like not this time. This was bad. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm glad wrestling is not like that no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Wrestling used to be pretty fucked up and pretty racist.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not like that no more. Like, you got to give everybody credit. But here we go. I just hope SmackDown is great tomorrow, that they actually deliver. Because let's be honest, SmackDown's been mid.
I agree.
Besides the big
Now,
spots.
I'll be honest, bro. I was disappointed by Raw's season premiere. That was just
Me too.
ass.
Yeah, like I'm hoping SmackDown's better, but we gotta wait and see. Like Triple H said, wait and see.
Test, Rikishi, Hardcore Holly, Steve Blackman, Al Snow, Val Venus, Raven, Maven, Stevie Ray, many more good wrestlers didn't have a chance, but still good. See,
I
bro,
agree.
I have one question when it comes to Stevie Ray, which is the brother of Booker T. He was tag team partner with him in WCW called Harlem Heat. Stevie Ray was really fucking good. I do not know why he didn't come over when Booker came over. I know the reason Sting didn't come over was because Sting didn't like the way Booker was being treated when he first came over in 2001. That's why Sting stayed away from the WWE. But
Respect him.
Test was underrated.
Dude, Tess was great. I love Tess.
He should have been a lot more than what he was. And I can probably say the same about Hardcore Holly, but he was a dick. But Crash Holly should have been something.
Wasn't he the 24 or
He was the
24,
hardcore champion.
The hardcore champion, yeah. 24.
And now Maven, Maven will tell you he fucked up his own career due to illegal substances and stuff like that. But Maven also,
He wasn't bad in the
Maven's
ring.
he was a big what if. I will say that. I don't think Maven would have ever been the WWE champion.
Me either.
But
Maybe
as a
card.
as a great Intercontinental champion and U.S. champion, I could have seen that. You know what I mean? And I want to say that look at Ken Kennedy. All right,
Mr.
Canada.
Dude, that's a big what if. Watching him in TNA now at times, like when he was world champion in TNA, he should have been world champion in WWE, but then
Do you know
things happened.
He was going to be when he was the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and he lost it to Edge. He only lost it because he failed the wellness policy. He was going to cash in to beat Taker originally.
Damn, see, that would have been epic, bro. He was a future world.
And then, not only that, do you remember the Vince illegitimate son Hornswoggle thing?
It was supposed to be him.
Yep, and that was also supposed to give him a WWE title.
Damn, bro. Man, big what if right there.
Kennedy kind of fucked himself over, but Randy and Cena got him fired.
Yeah, that's wrong though on them. All because he made a mistake or something. Like, come on.
I think he dropped Randy on his head or something like that.
But he made a mistake. If he did it on purpose, that's one thing. But I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he just probably messed up.
Do you remember it's the episode of Monday Night Raw where Cena and Batista, I can remember specifically, they're dressed up as the Lakers.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It was that tag team match that got Kennedy fired.
Damn, man. I got to rewatch that and see where it happened because that's sad. I know if he made a mistake, that's one thing, but to fire him, come on.
Yeah, bro. It was fucked. But I remember watching that as a kid, though.
Me too.
Oh, wait. Whoops. Skip this one. Sorry. Spike Dudley, X-Pac, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, so much more wrestlers. See, all very greatly, bro. Here's one more. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Never, ever won a world title.
But they're great.
Exactly. And God bless Crash Holly. Soul, he was a good wrestler. He really was. And Crash had a lot more to offer, bro. I honestly think had circumstances been different, Crash would have eventually been a main eventer. And Mr. Kennedy was good the first Money in the Bank.
No, the first was Edge, but he was the third, I believe, 2006.
Yeah, he won at WrestleMania 23. Edge won at 21. RVD won at 22. And then CM
Ken
Punk.
Shamrock, he's all right.
And, bro, Kim Shamrock was great. Yeah, I agree. He was legitimate. And he was like Kurt Angle, bro. Like, legitimately, Kurt Angle was just a better entertainer. But wrestling-wise, Kim Shamrock and Kurt Angle would have been very neck to neck.
I agree, brother. But you got anything else?
No, sir. With all this said, I'm just really hoping that the premiere of SmackDown is exciting.
Me too.
Triple H makes it, with him hinting at surprises. The one thing, Joe, that I really want to see, and it's because I have my hopes up so high. All right, I want to see the fist.
Me too. If that's the only thing I can see, fine. Just bring
Like
the fist.
the show can be absolute ass cheeks. All right.
I don't want that, though.
Like, bro, listen to me. It could be as bad as Raw was Monday, but if we get the fist, I don't give a fuck.
Bring back the music too. I need new things. This is a new
Now,
era.
I do agree. The music sucks nowadays. It's, back in the day, bro, the intro to Raw and SmackDown used to get you fucking pumped for the show. And now,
You can make Raw great on Netflix, the first episode, but SmackDown has to be big on the first episode of USA. Like, come on.
right, because, it's not a premiere like Raw was,
This is your first episode on the new network. Let's do something big. It's your first match to the world title, and then what's in the main
Exactly.
event? Something
Now,
big.
Raw will get a new stage come Netflix time.
Which is
But SmackDown switching providers, I would honestly say they have to do something. It sounds like they're going to do something.
I hope, man.
So I'm just hoping for a good show tomorrow.
Me too. And of course, Victory Road as well.
Oh, yeah.
Deliver.
But with that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been awesome. Too sweet. And good night, everybody.
Peace out, brother.